Yeah, water everywhere. Phew. Good job you can turn it off.
Well, hello and welcome back to Rudgy, aka the Doctor. And if you've just joined me, hit like, share, and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. So, you might ask, what have we got this week? Well, big things. The biggest thing is that I'm now in my new home. Signed up for 2 years, so that's good. And I've done quite a bit of work already on the property. It hadn't been lived in for quite some time, so as you can imagine, lots of pruning, gardening, and moving furniture around. Landlady was extremely nice. Left pretty much everything. I don't know what to say about that really, apart from thank you, Alex. I've got bedding and towels and cooking stuff and tables, chairs, all that sort of stuff. So I'm set right up now and can relax and concentrate on these videos. Um, there is a short clip in there for Bucket's grandson, James, about the bike because he'd requested some more bike stuff. Um, and there's a bit about the local beach in Karavados, which is 10 minutes away from where I live. So let's get on with it, shall we?
Well, good morning, Roger. Isn't it a wonderful morning? Yes, yes, it is. As you can see, the town is waking up, sun's up. Uh, because, as you may have noticed from the intro clip, I'm on my way to sign for the house. Um, yeah, finally, I have somewhere to live again. I will miss the old place in Spillia, but I will be popping in to see Yolana and Left Terrace, their family now. And this place has got 3 bedrooms, so more room for friends, and a whacking great place downstairs for partying. So let's, without further ado, let's go and have a look while I go and sort the paperwork out and then get a coffee. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning, so I think I've earned it. Just about make the hatter out over there. I'll be right next door to a guy that I get on with quite well, a guy called Makis. Garden's very overgrown. Big walk round balcony. I can see something straight away that my mate Terry will like. Needs digging out. It's very overgrown, but I've said that I'll take care of it. Go on then, go on. Got some little doggies that are walking around. So that'll be the driveway. And that's the entrance to the property. That'll be the driveway. Then under here, a massive store. And the rest of your garden. Let's go and have a look at the inside. So you come up the stairs, get around here. It's got air conditioning, I don't know how good those are. That's Karavados in the background, that's the church for your bearings. All the shutters are closed at the minute, so it's a little bit on the dark side. So, straight in we've got the living room. So here's one bedroom. There's a table for outside there. So this is the kitchen. Yeah, that might need modernising, but I could probably do that for. So then we come in here and there's a bathroom, which again could do with updating, but I'm not that worried about that for the minute. It's just having somewhere to live. Then there's another bedroom in here with 2 beds, big wardrobe. And I think this is probably the main bedroom. It's got air conditioning, big old bed, and dressing table. So let's get back in the light where you can probably see me better. Yeah, it's my last night in Yolana's lovely apartment. I'm going to miss that view, but I have got a house now, and I've got it for as long as I want it by the looks of it. So yeah, last night in the lovely apartment. So let's see what tomorrow brings, because we're moving in. Well, there you go, viewers. Today's the day. It's pretty early, as you can see. I picked the keys up today, and Terry, aka Beer Grills and the Terminator, with their new car, are going to move my stuff down to the new house. Exciting times. Unfortunately, probably the last time I will look at that view from here. But we have a new view, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to get a coffee, and next time you see me, we'll probably be at the house. And as if by magic, just like that, it's the next day, because we've had a few ups and downs, and I'm in. So I've been trimming back some of the I've been trimming back some of the foliage. So as you can see, you can get in now. Get in with the car if you wanted to. So let's take you and show you what I've done. Those of you who watch the coffee page will know what this looked like when I took it on. So I've trimmed the foliage down there, and I've made a start on that, and all the way along here this is going to be tied up and trained. I've cleaned all that up. Need a pressure washer really. I'll try and get hold of one of them. I've cut this corner back because it was all overgrown. All the windows are now open. I've just took the Wi-Fi up temporarily. Gary told me how to do it. Apparently there's one of his masts is over there in Vlahata. I've got my table and chairs out. Look at that. I've always wanted one of them. Always wanted one of them. Ain't that fantastic? Eh? I'll sit out there in the morning and have my coffee. I'm going to try and cut the top of that tree back so that I can see Lordas. Probably not too much because it does screen the houses slightly. As you can see, the girls opened the windows for me. So, as we came in, there used to be, and I'll put it up in the video in a minute, there used to be a china cabinet there, but I moved it. So that's the living room now. Aren't I lucky? Look at that, every morning I get that view. Fantastic. I've started just taking the tops off the trees. I'm not going to cut too much off because it does mask the house, but I quite like watching the traffic going along the back road. You can just about make the back road out there. I've got a few of my pictures up, my first bike that I ever built, and me and my daughter and the kids, and of course Peter Hicks. Me and Pete got on famously, and of course you'll all recognise that from the site. Richard Bartlam did that for me. In here, behind the sliding door, is the buckets bedroom, which is now done. I've moved quite a lot of stuff around. It's all becoming useful, I have to say, and I really do like this bedroom set. And Pat will get a lovely view of the mountain in the mornings. Very 70s, look at that. Very James Bond. I'm going to have to put some oil or grease on it. The kitchen, well, let's put the light on. It takes 2 weeks to come on. There you go, it's on. Well, I haven't really done a lot. I moved the china cabinet. I decided it didn't belong in here. I didn't want to damage it really. So I've just had a bit of a reconfiguration. I can now pull that table out if I want it. And but nothing else has changed. I will put a unit in there, I think, so that I can, it makes cooking easier. My bedroom, well, I haven't really changed very much in there. I'm still waiting for Gary to come, and if he gives me the lead, I'll fit it. Yeah, I've put the rugs down because this time of year it's quite nice. And I've got some more of that. That should be in Pat's room really, shouldn't it? But I'm keeping it. And the famous sign off the boat. And then we've got my my phone desk. I love the old phone. Brilliant, isn't it? I haven't done anything to the bathroom. And this will be Jed's room when he comes, of Ocean Vans. He's on about coming out. Be nice to see him. I'll get him a little bike to run around the island on off one of the hire companies. And here we'll get a view of the sea. You can just about make it out in the background there behind the church. That's about it really. I've had to put the table away out there because it was going to end up in the next village because we've had some quite strong wind, and it rained on me again today. Out here, well, I've dug the barbecue out, but what a lovely place to sit in the evening. This is all lit up, and so is the barbecue, so you could barbecue in the evenings. I'm in the middle, as you can see, of clearing all that. So I cleaned my marble steps, as you can see, and the driveway's clean now. So yeah, happy rudge really. So there he goes, as if by magic, the power of television. We're at the beach. Now this beach is only probably 5-10 minutes by bike or car from my house. So there's a couple of very nice tavernas. I did actually use this one last year, and I can recommend it. It's a great place to chill out in the summer. It doesn't look much now, but in the summer all this is dressed up and it looks great, and it's a really nice place to chill out. People swimming down there, boats moored up in the bay there. Don't think you're going to moor up there just at the moment. But we did have we've had a couple of thunderstorms the last 2 days. So yesterday I was confined to quarters because it tipped it down and I didn't want to get wet. And the last two to 3 days I've been tidying the house. So we'll have a look at that at the end of the video, because a few days have passed since I came down the beach, but I did say I'd bring you down here, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, this is the local taverna and beach area. Well, I suppose that's the beach really. This is pretty volcanic sort of rock. Let's have a little walk along and I'll show you what it's about. Yeah, I don't recommend walking along here in flip-flops. So there you go, you can walk around there, and looks like there's another beach further up there. I'm not going to do that because my back isn't too good at the minute. I think I might have overdone it pruning the garden and trying to clear the house up a little bit, so I'm going to have a few days of rest. There's a Kinthos in the background there looking spectacular. Yeah, you can just make out right in the distance. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but there is a ferry right in the distance there. Beautiful day to be alive. And down there is Lourdes and Vlahata, which I can see from Vlahata from my house. I can just make out the back end of Laudas from the house. When I prune the trees back, probably see it a bit more. You could surf on that, couldn't you? Look at that. Yeah. I'm not sure how far out you could start. You could start surfing out there. It's quite a way. You have to be careful of these rocks and reefs and things, but I guess that's what you surfing people have to put up with anyway. I don't know. So yeah, there's the beach. I'm going to go shopping now, get my morning coffee and maybe something to eat, because I've got to go shopping. I've got nothing in, and because it rained yesterday. So there's a problem with only having a bike. It absolutely tipped it down yesterday, thunderstorms a lot, and I'd run out of food, so I haven't had any breakfast yet. I managed to do myself fish and chips last night. I had that in the freezer, so I did that. And of course tonight I'm over at Wilson Catering, Beer Grills and the Terminator. Going over there tonight for something to eat. And Friday Club looks like it's back on. So plenty of interesting videos coming up, guys. But yeah, what a great day to be alive. Look at that. I feel very lucky. Those of you who followed the site know that I've had my traumas. Everybody has them in life, and I'm very pleased to be here. So let's get back on the bike and head out for shopping, and then back to the homestead. Yeah, you could definitely surf on that. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but my son will probably be shouting at the screen now. Yeah, cool. Hello. So right in the middle of this video, a bit of a shout out to James, Pat Bucket's grandchild, who was man of the match, I believe. Very proud of you, mate. You're doing very well. And here's a bit about the bike. Now, if we come round here, you can see that the chain was a bit loose. So I hadn't got any tools because my next door neighbour used to supply those, and of course he's not my next door neighbour anymore. So I've stopped at the Chinese shop, which is Pat's favourite place, which is in there, and brought something I would never normally use, but I'll need it for the house, an adjustable and a spanner. So to adjust the chain, you undo this, and then you undo the lock nut there, and then you wind these bolts out, which takes the axle further back, which adjusts your chain. But you have to make sure they're right on each side. You can see there's little marks there, so that you can see exactly where you're putting it. So that axle is now on about 3, and it's on 3 on the other side, which means it's level and now tensioned up. So now I can go and do my shopping. So there you go, James. A little bit about the bike for you. So that was our local beach, and I've been shopping since then and turned the bike into a van. Quite amazing the amount of stuff I can get on that bike. 2 weeks shopping. The only thing I have problems with is not crushing my Frosties, which I'm a bit partial to, and I drive around all the supermarkets. I've just found that AB have got them in for €2.90, which is very cheap. They're usually about €4 something. So I brought 2 packs of them and my bread. But I found that a loaf, the size of loaf that I buy, let's show you what I've got. I won't put the lights on because, as my landlady said, it takes 2 weeks for it to come on. Yeah, anyway, this loaf of bread here, hand in there for size. Yeah, I can get that between the clocks, as you probably saw in one of my videos, the clocks and the handlebars of Nikki, and it stays there. So long as I don't go over 60 mile an hour, it doesn't fall off. Anyway, that's besides the point. He didn't call for that. So yeah, I've finished the house now pretty much inside. I've got it the way I want it. There's a few things I'll tweak. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any preferences of beaches you might want me to have a look at, leave it in the comments. I'll see what I can do. But I can't promise that I'll visit them all, and some of them I've already done anyway, although I don't mind revisiting the odd one. Thanks for watching, and for those of you who visited the coffee page this week, thank you ever so much for doing that. And for those of you who've subscribed to the coffee page monthly, what can I say? It just makes me feel a bit more secure, because I'm sailing a bit close to the wind, but never mind. It makes the videos more interesting, doesn't it? So from a sunny, unusually this week, Karavados, I'll bid you farewell. Hit like, share and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride, and I'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching. Yeah, water everywhere. Good job you can turn it off. Looks like we'll have to fit one of these. Yet again. What an interesting life I've got. Oh well, never mind. Yeah. Let's see what happens when you... Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that's no good. Let's take that out of there now. Yeah. Well. I don't know what that's for. Now, interestingly, it looks like they've used, instead of PTFE tape, looks like somebody's used some cotton on there, which will certainly stop it leaking, if it was leaking, but I've never seen that before. That's like, if Andy Thomas is watching, my mate, the shipwright, that's what we'd do on a seacock. So I'm wondering whether Makis did that, because he's been an engineer on a few ships in his time. Oh, well done. That's improvising for you. A bit of cotton, stop that leaking. Anyway, let's get that off and put the new one on. There you go. Success. So, put the new one in there, which goes in there, like that. Right, there we go. Moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Right. That might take a while. Yeah. Oh, exciting, it's lifting it. It's lifting it. Almost there. Oddly enough, I've been stood here about a week waiting for it to stop, and now I need to go to the toilet. Running water and all that. Ooh. Is it going to stop it? Is it going to, have I set it correctly? Oh, it's still running. It's still running. Will it stop? It's trickling. Dripping. Yeah. Maybe I need to adjust that just a little bit. Yeah, about there I reckon. Let's just adjust that, shall we? That's better. Ta-da! No more leaking toilets. But I've done one before, so there you go. Welcome back.
What are you doing, Andy?
Knocking about, Rogie.